Hello guys, welcome back to SaaS Ltd Deals. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to our channel to get the best lifetime deals on SaaS software. I'm back with another review and today I'm going to review Mailercloud. So Mailercloud is an email marketing platform. In order to enhance your email marketing campaigns, it has a lot of features such as the drag and drop email editor. It also comes with a lot of templates, email templates. It has AI in order to write you subject lines for your emails, and most importantly, it has a lot of automations. There are some already pre-given automations and you can also create your own custom one. And Mailercloud is currently available on Appsumo as a lifetime deal. The regular price is over $400, but at Appsumo you are getting this tool at only $69. This is a one-time single payment. Now let's have a look at all the plan and features. So you will get access to all the automations. You can create time-based or scheduled campaigns. There is autoresponder, A/B testing, drag and drop email editor. You also have mobile-friendly email newsletter templates, and there is a huge template gallery with various categories of templates. You will also get access to the segmentation feature and the API. And these are some of the tiers that you can buy from Appsumo. The tier 1 costs $69, where you can add 7,500 contacts. You can also send unlimited emails and add unlimited users. There is also tier 2, tier 3, and the highest one is tier 4 that lets you add 50,000 contacts, send unlimited emails, add unlimited users, and there is going to be no Mailercloud branding. So if you want to buy Mailercloud on a lifetime deal from Appsumo, make sure you check the link in the description below. Also, if you're new to Appsumo, you can get 10% off your first purchase. Watch the full video till the end to know how. Before I go to the dashboard, let me first take you to the roadmap of Mailercloud. So here's the roadmap. Here are 3 planned features, and these are 2 features that are currently in progress. And there are also a lot of features that are recently added to the roadmap. Now let's go to the dashboard. So after you log into Mailercloud, you are going to get this dashboard, and on here you are going to get some stats such as the contract summary and also the engagement rate. So the first thing that you have to do is connect your domain or your sender ID, the sender details. For that you have to click on this and then click on account. And from here you have to click on the sender authentication, then click on these domains. So as you can see, I have already added the domain and I have also completed the setup on the sender ID. So if I go to the sender management, as you can see, here is the email that I added for sending my campaigns. So I can also add more senders, but the most important thing on here is this domain. So first you have to add your domain. As you can see, I have done that. And once you add the domain, you will have to add various DNS records. So let me show you those. So you have to add this DKIM, SPF. You have to make sure these DNS records are in your domain provider for the domain that you added. So you can get a more comprehensive guide for that on here. And you can also watch the video tutorial from here. So after you add the sender ID or the sender email, and then you have to make sure you have added the contact list, which means the list of all the people, the emails of all the people that you are going to send your emails to. And for that you have to go to this audience, click on list. So as you can see, I already have one list. And on this list, I have 3 contacts. So you can also see the status of each contact if they are valid contact. And a great feature on here is that each of these contacts has their own stats. So for this first contact, if I click on this view, so now I can see how many campaigns this person is on. I can also see the open rate of this person, click rate, conversion. And on the right side, there are all the information that I added. I can also add some tags to this person. So this is really good. You have statistics for each of the contact that you have on the list. And other than viewing these stats, you can also suppress them and delete the contact. And if you go to this domain and devices, you can see all the domains and devices that the people are using on this list, on the list that you are currently in. And you can also see an overview of this list. So you can also create your own list. Just click on this and then you have to provide the list name. So provide your list name and then you can also choose the contact type. It could be active, bounce, suppressed, or whatever you want. And then just click on continue. Now you have to upload your contacts. So you can do that with uploading a CSV file directly from your computer. You can also simply copy and paste all the contacts on a list. And you can also add single contacts individually one by one. So let's add a contact. So as you can see, the list has been added. Now you have a lot of options. You can once again add contact to that existing list. You can change the name, refresh this list, export it, or also delete it. So after setting up your sender ID, sender email, you have to add your contact list, and then you can go to this campaign section. Click on regular campaign for creating regular campaign. Then click on this. So first we have to provide the campaign name, and then we have to provide the subject line. And we do not have to do that manually. We can simply leave that task to the AI. So click on generate, and then we have to provide what kind of subject we want, and then click on generate. So as you can see, now we have got some very good subject lines. Let's use this one. So now it is added, and then we have to choose the from ID, which means the sender ID. So I'm going to choose the one that I added, and according to that, the sender name and also the reply to email is going to appear. You can also change the name as well as the reply to email, and then you can also add some tags to your campaigns. So I already have 2 tags, promotional and newsletter. You can also add new tags from here. So I'm just going to select this promotional, this tag. And then there are also some other additional options, such as you can add email pre-header. It has to be within 150 characters. You can also add email disclaimer. So there are also some text formatting options. You can also add this unsubscribe button, and you can also enable conversion tracking. And then we have to choose the email template from here. So click on this. So in order to design or write the email body, there are multiple options. You can choose any template from the gallery, template gallery. So you can choose any of these templates from here, or you can also open this rich text editor. So on here, you can also write your email using the HTML version or also the plain text version. And on the plain text version, there are a lot of personalization options, first name, middle name. So you can use them in order to personalize your emails. And on the HTML version, you have all the text formatting options as well as the personalization. And one of my favorite ways to craft the email body has to be this drag and drop builder. So let's open this. So first you have to choose a layout. There are a lot of layouts on here. So I'm just going to select this simple text and then click on continue. So now the drag and drop builder has opened. So from the left side, you can add a lot of different elements to your email. So it could be structures. So here are a lot of structures. As you can see, this structure has 1 box, this one has 2 boxes, and it is going to appear like this. So as you can see, this is how the structure is going to look like. You can also move it wherever you want. And other than structures, you can also add various blocks. So let's open this blocks. You can add image block, text, button, divider, and a lot more. So for example, I want to add this blocks, image block. So I just have to drag and drop it. So as you can see, the block has been added. And now, for example, if I want to add an image, so I have to do that from the right side. So I can add an image from my computer or also from external sources. I can also provide the link, the alt text, the background color. So there are a lot of image adjusting options. And other than the blocks, you can also see all the templates. So here are some pre-headers, the headers, the banners that you can add, the info module, and then we also have this gallery, e-commerce. So you can also add these templates to your email if you want. All you have to do is just drag and drop it. For example, if I want to add it, just drag and drop wherever you want, and it is going to be added. And every time you click on a certain part, you can obviously edit that, but you can also get a lot more adjusting options on the right side, just like this. And if I do not select anything, I will get access to this general settings where I can change settings about content, about my content. I can also add typography and buttons, various button settings. So once it is ready, all I have to do is just click on continue. So as you can see, here is our email, and you can also see the desktop view as well as the mobile view. And then you can test mail or also save and continue in order to go to the next step. So the next step is choosing contact. So I'm just going to select this default list. You can also select any of your segments if you have. So I'm going to select this list, and there are also some rules that I can change. So send emails to first certain number of contacts, or send emails to certain percentage of subscribers and pause the campaign if open rate is greater than. So you can also select these conditions or rules from here, and you can also see the broken links and blacklisted domains from here. So now just click on continue. So here is a preview of our email campaign, and if everything looks okay, now I can publish it or also schedule it. And for scheduling, I have two options. The standard one, so you can select when you want to schedule it, the date and the time. You can also select the time zone. There's also this advanced scheduling. So on here you can select particular days, the time zone and also the campaign speed. So I'm just going to publish the campaign right now. Okay, so the campaign has now been published. So here is our campaign. I can also see the status, the open rate, and I can also duplicate this campaign, abort it or pause it if I want. And other than this campaign, there are also some more features such as these automations. So there are two types of automations on Mailercloud. One is this advanced, and we also have this classic. So for advanced, let me show you this one. So first I have to provide the automation name and then click on create flow. So a great feature on this automation section is that you get access to a lot of pre-built flows or templates. So as you can see, here are all the welcome contact, these templates. So you can use these automations that are already created. There are also automations for re-engage and retention, for newsletter as well as support. But if you do not want to use any of them, you can create from scratch. So click on this. So first you have to choose a starting point for this automation. My starting point is going to be contact joins to a particular list, and the list is going to be this default list, and then click on continue. So as you can see, the trigger one, the number one trigger has been added. Now I can also add more actions. Just click on this plus. So here are all the actions that I can add. I can also add delay and various conditions. And on the right top side, there are some settings, automation settings that you can change. We also have this classic automation. Let's see it. So click on this classic and then click on create flow. So first you can choose your audience. I'm going to choose this default list. And then you can choose in which audience you want to apply the automation to. You can also select the time settings. So now you have to make the automation flow. So you can add a campaign. And then you can select the automation rule. So this is how the classic automations are going to work. And other than automation, you can also create autoresponders. For that, go to here, click on create autoresponder. Now you have to provide the name first, provide the subject line, select the sender, and then you can choose a template. And then you can click on continue. So now you have to choose some critical settings. First of all, you can see all the blacklisted domains and broken links. You can choose your campaign for this autoresponder, and then you can set some rules such as when subscriber opens the campaign trigger autoresponder immediately, or you can also change it, as well as you can also change it. So you can then limit the total volume to a certain subscribers. You can also choose the valid period using date. And on the audience section, the only feature that I showed you is this list, how to create contact list, how to add contacts to that list. But there are also some other options such as these segments. So you can create groups among certain subscribers or certain people within your list. For that, click on this create segment. So you have to provide the segment name first, and then you can choose the list, and then you can add the conditions from here. So as you can see, there are a lot of condition options. And you can also add new conditions if you want. And then from the audience section, we can also create web forms. So just click on create form. So you can create embedded form, standalone page, pop-up box. So for example, I want to create embedded form. So I have to provide the name and then click on next. And now as you can see, here is the preview of the form. So you can start with the blank template, or you can use this registration template, contact us. So let me show you all the templates. So as you can see, using these templates, you can create web forms super easily. And once it is created, just click on continue. Okay, so this was something I was really waiting for, the form editor. So once you choose a template, you can also edit the form. I was wondering where is the editor for the form, if it is available or not. But here we go. As you can see, here is the form editor. So now you can change all these frequently used fields. You can create new fields if you want. And for creating fields, there are a lot of different options. And you can also change the style for your form. So here are all the options. And there are also some other settings. So here are those. And once all the settings are done, you can also preview it on the mobile view, the tab view, and you can also publish your web form. And on the audience section, there are also two other features. So these tags. So I already have added 2 tags. You can also create new tags. And there is also this summary. So you can see the summary of all of your contacts from here. And then we have this report section. So you can see reports about your regular campaigns. So here are some statistics, the sent rate, open rate, click rate, unsubscribe rate. You can also see the report in details. So here is that. You can see the browser and devices for this particular campaign, the location, and also the timestamp. And there are also some other reports, such as you can see the reports about automations, the autoresponders, as well as the web forms. And then on the left side, the last feature or the last section is this template gallery. So from here you can see all of the templates. You can also save particular templates. So all of your saved templates are going to appear on here. And another section that I have to show you is the integrations. Mailercloud has some amazing integration options. So for that I have to click on this account and then go to this integration, go to this plugins. So you can also see the API keys. You can also connect webhooks. And these are all the integration options that are available. So this is the first page. We also have the second page. So you can connect Google Sheet, MailChimp, HubSpot, Salesforce, Magneto. So there are a lot of popular platforms, even PayPal, Gmail. So these were all the integration options that you get with Mailercloud. Overall, I think Mailercloud is a complete email marketing platform. You can create campaigns super easily. You have all the settings, all the features that you need in order to create perfect campaigns. For writing the email body, you have so many options. You can write plain text, HTML text. There are also a lot of pre-given templates. You can also use the drag and drop editor in order to add blocks, structures, or various templates according to your liking. And Mailercloud also has some additional features such as the web form, which is really good. So if you want to buy this tool from Appsumo on a lifetime deal, make sure you check the link in the description below. With this tool, you are going to get all these features. And these are some of the tiers that you can buy from Appsumo for Mailercloud. There is also license tier 3. So if you are new to Appsumo, you can get 10% off your first purchase. For that, go to the link in the description. And once you enter the link, you are going to get a pop-up like this. And on this box, you have to provide your email. Then click on unlock my 10%. And then you will get a link in your email. Go to that link and this way you can get 10%. You have to use it from Appsumo Credits Gift. And this 10% discount is only for new customers. You can also join our SaaS discussion group on Facebook to get latest updates on SaaS software, exciting discounts, and attractive giveaways just like this.